Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's the one and only Peter Crouch here with Crash Course Podcast. That's right. Hey, it seems like I've been away from this microphone a long time. Let me see. The 1 week I was in Florida, that was lovely. Went to Florida for vacation and got sick. And great, right? You work your ass off. I'd love somebody to tell me what the probability in that is too. If you got anybody out there that's into probability or statistics, right? You got 365 days a year. You pick a measly 4 or 5 days out of those, and bam, you get sick. Gotta love it, right? Of course, I started getting better just in time to go back to work. But it was still good to get down there. It was 82 and sunny every day. Had a blast, made the best of it. Thank God it was just a bad head cold, chest cold. So not too crazy. Was still able to enjoy the sun and the peace and tranquility of Florida. Everybody's just always happy down there. I got to tell you, it really is something. I don't know. I mean, I guess if I lived there, I'd be happy too, for a lot of reasons, not just the sunshine and the sand and the ocean, but I think those people just really enjoy living down there. I mean, it seems to be a nice environment. Everybody seems to be happy-go-lucky. Even the people that are going to work, they're not rushing around, honking, driving up everybody's ass, road raging. I mean, I'm sure that goes on, but for the most part down there, I mean, it just looks like everybody's, pretty cool with doing their own thing and laid back kind of atmosphere. So not what we got here, right? This is high stress city here. It's rat race for sure. All right. Anyway, got a lot of shit to unpack here. Been away from the microphone for quite a while, right? Like I said, I think it's at least 2 weeks, which for me is a long time. All right. A lot of things happening on the auto body side, the insurance side as usual. Hey, folks, before we get into it, Collision Service Network, right? CollisionServiceNetwork.com. All right, I'm the owner and the founder of that lovely little network. All right, please go check it out. There are body shops there that are waiting to help you, all right, in your time of need. All right, I think we still have a couple law firms up there too if you're interested in that kind of stuff, right? If you got injured or, slip and fall, whatever you got going on. All right, but go check us out over there. But the big deal here today, of course, at Crash Course is V&J Auto Body. That's right. V&J Auto Body, the one and only auto body shop where you need to be, all right, if you're involved in an accident. Maybe not even an accident. Maybe you have a car that, a vintage car, a collectible car, a car that you're investing, time and money in, or maybe it has some kind of symbolic or, some other personal interest or value for you, right? What we like to say, intrinsic value, right? Maybe your grandmother drove it, your grandfather, maybe it's been passed down from generation, and, you have the time and some money, and you're looking to maybe spruce it up a little, right? Well, you want to come to V&J Auto Body. Now, folks, if you listen to me and you follow me here, I talk about this all the time, right? It really does matter who fixes your car. This isn't 1970, all right? And believe me, there was a big difference between 1970 and 2024. And I don't even mean, in the sense of, cars. I mean, literally, right? I mean, come on. You go on these websites, really cool. You go on Facebook. You go to Facebook, right? By the way, we're on Facebook. Check us out on Facebook. All right. My social media guy, Anthony, does a bang-up job with all of our social sites. All right. You can find us on Instagram, on Reels. All right, and Facebook, please check out the Facebook page. It is dynamic. You'll have a lot of fun there. But anyway, I'm on there, and I run across the 70s. It's so cool, right? Do you remember the 70s? And you're looking at the old cars and the way we dressed back then, and it was just a different thing, right? It was a whole different world, not just a different time, but a different world. And the same is true for the auto body industry. All right, forget about the materials and all the other crap that they used back then. All right, that's like ancient. Right? It's prehistoric. But more significant than even that, right? Materials, techniques, skill level, and all that. More significant than that, folks, on a serious note, is the people that are fixing your car, right? There have always been a lot of body shops, especially in the tri-state area, right? Body shops everywhere. You go upstate and you have a body shop, one guy and the next guy's on the other side of the mountain. That was hysterical. I was working as an independent adjuster. I'd be sent all the way upstate, and this guy's out in the middle of the woods with a come-along and a Quonset hut to fix the cars, and he wants top dollar to fix the car. I look at this guy, and I'm like, I'm sorry, am I an episode of The Twilight Zone here? I said, you're in the middle of nowhere using come-alongs and a tree, and you want top dollar. You know what he said to me? All right, don't pay me. He goes, go look for the next body shop. I'm like, what does that mean? He said, well, the next shop is about 25 miles away on the other side of the mountain. Now, he's going to ask for the same thing. So, that's the thing, right? So down here in the tri-state area, right, Long Island, which we talk about Long Island here on Crash Course, all right? But we do obviously impact the entire state with the things that we talk about. But anyway, on Long Island here, there are shops everywhere, right? Come on. It's worse than Burger King and McDonald's. There's, I work at V&J Auto Body, and around the corner there's a body shop, okay? And on the other side of the tracks, there's another body shop. But guess what? They're not V&J Auto Body. Okay? And that's the difference, folks. You're going to see body shops everywhere. Right? If you walk in there, not all of them look like it's the 21st century, okay? All right? Some of them are still stuck in the 20th century. That doesn't work anymore. And they're stuck in the 20th century in a lot of ways. All right? Forget about aesthetics. The other ways are the ways you don't want to find out about, okay? And that's principally the ability to repair a modern age car. All right, big difference. I've talked about that here. Right, so let's run through V&J. Why V&J is the best in the business. They are the highest certified shop in Suffolk County, bar none. All right, what does that mean? Well, that means they've attained certifications in all major vehicle manufacturers. All right, so any company makes a car, V&J has been certified by that manufacturer. That means that manufacturer recognizes V&J Auto Body for their technical expertise, their professional office staff expertise, customer service, all right, and most importantly, highly trained technicians, all right, state-of-the-art equipment, state-of-the-art policies and procedures, all right, state-of-the-art facility. I mean, you got to see. I mean, go to VNJ.com. Go take the virtual tour, folks. It is incredible. All right, it really is a phenomenon to see. I mean, we have a gigantic. We had a 25,000 square foot facility. Now we have a 50,000 square foot facility. Right, we have an individual isolated technology center. Right, where we're able to do in-house all of the calibrations, and that involves windshields, ADAS. Also the forward-looking radar systems, right, that also use infrared. Blind spot monitors, blind spot radars. All right, we're able to handle all this, all right, in one location, in its own location. Then we have a parts department with a parts manager, okay, and then we have a blueprint department, right, which has its own section, has its own lifts, all right, and there's personnel in there. And then the state of the art, like I said, state of the art painting department, painting system, and I mean state of the art, folks. The mixing system that we installed at V&J Auto Body this year is installed in only 3 other facilities on the East Coast. Okay, hello. Did you get that? Mixing system, state of the art, V&J. There's only 2 to 3 other facilities that we've been aware of, that we've been told by the mixing company that we did business with, that has this system. You know why? It's very expensive. But you know what it does? It's able, this is incredible, folks, it is able to detect down to less than a micron, all right? Now, the last time I took physics, all right, or astronomy was a long time ago. You don't want to know. So I don't really know what a micron is, but I've been told that a micron is equal to like a human hair or something like that, or less than a human hair. Let's just say it's very infinitesimally small, okay? So that's incredible, right? What does that mean for you? You're like scratching your head. Well, what the hell's that got to do with me? Well, it's got everything to do with you. People come in every day. They say to me, can you match that? Is my car going to be the same color? Are you going to be able to match that? And I look at these people and I'm like, are you kidding me? Folks, the system that we have, the paint system that we have, okay, I guarantee you there is, well, I know. I don't even have to guarantee you. I'm going to say it right here. There is nobody else in Long Island that has this paint system. This thing is incredible. You punch the paint code in, the make and model and year of the car, production date. You put the paint code in. You put in what the color is. So in other words, you go to the car, you take a snapshot, you come back, you scan it, you sit back. the computer grabs all of the tints and the tones and starts mixing this stuff. It's incredible to see. You don't even need a human being in there. It's in a room. Does all this down to a less than a micron of accuracy. Micron of accuracy. It's incredible. And if you're an environmental guy, big greenie guy, greenie girl, right? You want to save the world and everything, that's great. Well, guess what we're doing? We're saving the world. Because we're using virtually no material. I should say we're wasting virtually. We're using material. We're not wasting. We're wasting virtually nothing with this process. All right. So all good stuff. And this is what I'm trying to say about what separates V&J. Right. Highly certified facility, the highest certified facility in Suffolk County. All right. Maybe even Nassau County. I don't know. There are other shops in there that have quite a bit of certification. But Suffolk County, V&J Auto Body, state-of-the-art equipment. All right. The most highly trained, up-to-date technicians, okay? The most professional front-end office staff, all right? Knowledgeable in all aspects of insurance and New York State insurance law and regulation, all right? We also have 24/7 concierge service. What does that mean? Well, we have people that are dedicated just to you. Just to you. So if you come to V&J Auto Body and you say, oh, my God, I'm having a horrible day and I got to drop my car, no problem. Take a deep breath. Grab a water. Fresh water, grab a coffee, a tea, grab some snacks, and guess what? We're going to drive you wherever you got to go. You got to go back to work, we'll take you back to work. You got to catch the train, we'll take you to the train. You're somewhere and you can't get to me, I'll bring the rental car to you. You get the rental car right there, you sign the paper, the driver takes your damaged car back to me. You need to be picked up and brought to us to pick up your finished car, no problem. Folks, this is a holistic approach to the auto body industry. Very few people are doing this out there. All right, V&J has pioneered this. All right, we are on the cutting edge, and I say we because full disclosure, I tell you all the time, I work there. I'm a writer. So if you come to V&J, you get to meet me. Not only can you see me, you can meet me. But serious. So these are the distinctions that separate V&J Auto Body. So if you own a vehicle, right, you finance a vehicle and you own it. All right. Even if you lease it. Look, I know leasing is what it is, right? You're basically renting somebody else's property. Why you would ever do that, I have no idea. But that's a personal choice. Fortunately, after COVID, the majority of people are buying cars now. All right. I know leasing's making a little bit of a comeback now, but still the majority of transactions in the auto business are finance. People are still purchasing cars. All right. That's a fact. So what does that mean? That means you personally invested in that car, right? Or that truck. I mean, come on. You're gonna want to give a shit where it's getting fixed, right? Who's fixing it? How they gonna fix it? I would, right? If he puts a crap fender on there, right? Junkyard fender, aftermarket fenders are gonna fall off as I'm driving down the road at 80 miles an hour. I don't know. You come to V&J, you don't have to worry about that, right? So highly certified facility, I just told you what that means, right? That means the vehicle manufacturer, right, has said that we have met all of their standards, and their standards are very high to receive that certification. And that certification stipulates that we are masters in all of the criteria I just laid out, right? Equipment, technicians, processes, procedures, policies, all right, front-end office staff, all right, materials, all right, and repair equipment, and facility. Our facilities are state-of-the-art, all right? You can literally eat off the floor in our production shop. Can't say that for most body shops, folks. All right, so V&J Auto Body is a state-of-the-art facility, is a forward-looking company. It's a big deal in the auto body industry. Not many shops are able to attain that degree of proficiency. All right, very difficult. So the answer then is what? If you get in an accident, or you have a family or a friend or an acquaintance or a business associate, and they're in an accident, you need to call V&J. V&J Auto Body. If you're in Suffolk County, all right, or I would even argue if you're in eastern Nassau County for that matter, you're in Suffolk County. I mean, we go all over. Don't make no mistake. All right, we have our own 24/7 towing. we'll come get you where we've gone to Jersey to get cars. We go to the boroughs. We've gone to the border of Canada. All right, seriously. I mean, we've sent our drivers up to Massachusetts, Connecticut, wherever we got to go to get you. We'll get you. All right. So, and what do I always say, right? What do we talk about on the show? You have the insurance sponsored shops and you have the independent shops, right? Insurance sponsored shops work for the insurance company. They're not going to tell you that, but they do. By default, they're working with the insurance, not for, but with the insurance company. Independent shops, all right, by definition, see, that's default, all right? Listen to the distinction, okay? There is a distinction here. Independent shops, by definition, all right, work for themselves. Insurance-sponsored shops, by default, work with the insurance company. I'm not going to say they work for them, but they work with them, okay? Very, very, very different philosophy, folks, in how your car gets repaired. Very, very different. Okay? So V&J Auto Body is a fiercely independent body shop. Right? That's good for the consumer and good for the industry. Right? It's good for you. Why? Because they're going to look out for your interests, not the insurance company. Insurance company is just something I got to deal with. Insurance company is just something we have to deal with. All right, I'm only interested in you. You come to V&J Auto Body, we're interested in you. How do you want your car fixed? What is your expectation? We set the right expectation with you, not with the insurance company. I don't give a shit what expectations they have. I care what the expectations that you have. So you come to V&J Auto Body, and we set the right expectation because why? Because it's the expectation that you have for what you're going to expect when you come to pick up that car. Again, insurance, independent. All right, come to V&J. We're a fiercely independent shop, so we're going to be working for you. We're going to be representing your interest. Right, and that's important, folks. If there's a problem, right, and that problem can be what? It can be anything. It can be a repair problem, an insurance problem, or both. Right? You want somebody that's going to stand in your shoes, somebody that's going to walk your walk with you, all right? Hold your hand through the process. That's V&J Auto Body, all right? That's what we do. That's all we know, okay? Our customer service rep girls, all right, what I like to call them is CSR, claim service representatives, because that's really what they are. They're so proficient, they're on such a level that I would even put them up against the best insurance adjuster, claim rep. At this point, I mean, especially at this point, I mean, the people I got to deal with in that place, holy shit! I don't know what claim school they're sending these people to, but they're not the same one that I went to. Boy, let me tell you, woo! Forget about and don't even get involved. I'm not even talking comparative negligence. I'm just talking basic claim handling. It's really out the window. So our girls, our customer service reps, our claim service representatives, because that's what they are at V&J, right? That's how elite they are, okay? They represent you. They represent your claim, right? They actively engage with the insurance company on your behalf. All right, so what does that do for you? It takes the stress away. It removes the stress. It removes the doubt. It removes the anxiety because we take that. We take all that on. So all you have to do is worry about going to work and going about your day, and we handle all that other stuff. That's V&J Auto Body. I don't know if you're going to get that anywhere else. I can only speak for V&J. And V&J being fiercely independent means we're fiercely loyal to our customer. Right? So if an issue comes up, as I just said, on the production side, repair side, or insurance, or both, and the production or repair issue can be what? It can be a result of what? The insurance company. Right? Because if it's me, we're just going to take care of it. So usually both of them are born out of the same problem, which is the insurance company. All right? The point here is we're going to have your back. We're going to have your back. All right? Folks, I got to tell you, listen, I was in the insurance industry almost 30 years. I got to tell you, folks, you don't want to have to go with this alone, right? And if you're with an insurance-sponsored shop, if you end up with Tricky Dick Auto Body, who's working for Allstate, State Farm, Geico, everybody, right? Go right down the line. This guy doesn't know an insurance company he doesn't want to work for, right? Tricky Dick is a euphemism. It could be any jackass out there that's decided that he's too lazy, too stupid, all right, or maybe both, and he doesn't want to have to try and build his business on his own. He's just going to get in bed with all the insurance companies. Great, good for him. Not good for you. Horrible for you. All right, that is totally destructive to the consumer and the industry. And we've spoken about this over the years when we were on the radio, and we're still doing it today because it's just as true today as ever before. All right? Point is, that guy, all right, Tricky Dick Auto Body, and he's got every insurance company that he can think of, right, that he's doing work for. All right? That's good for him, and isn't good for you. And if you end up there, folks, all right, again, remember what I said, I'm almost 30 years in the insurance industry. I've seen this. I've seen it firsthand. Okay? And if you end up in that shop and there's a problem, you're on your own. I'm telling you right now, you will be on your own. All right? Now, somebody out there's probably saying, oh, yeah, Pete, but, that's bullshit. The insurance companies have representatives that are like liaisons between the programs. Yeah. Okay, I get that. That's true. Right. That's true. I don't even know how true it is anymore today, but with the company that I work with, USAA, we did. We had a liaison whose job it was to interact with these guys and then try and, resolve problems. And there were a lot of problems, folks. A lot of problems. These guys had a stack of shit like this every week. And you know what they were? 9 out of 10 of them? Complaints. Complaints, folks. That big. These guys bitched all the time. These liaison guys, okay? Complaining all the time about this shit. You know why they were complaining? Because it was one damn complaint after another from the insureds that were told to go use Tricky Dick Auto Body. Yeah, Tricky Dick, he'll fix your car. He does work with us. Works with USAA. Great. Yeah. All right? That's coming from a guy that knows. That's not made up shit. That's not hyperbole. That's, not grandiosing. That's a fact. All right? I did that job. I worked that. Okay? I saw that. I saw the contracts. All right? I interacted with these people on a daily basis. All right? And even temporarily, I was told to step in and help out. All right? God forbid. They couldn't pay me enough money to want to have to do that job. I don't know who in the hell in their right freaking mind would, but there's always somebody looking to do the next job. That wasn't me. But 9 out of 10 of those damn things in that big stack of shit were complaints. There were people that went there that were told Tricky Dick was the greatest guy in the world to fix cars, and basically they got fucked. I'm just going to lay it out. All right? I'm not going to pull any punches here. Not going to try and sweet talk anything here. That's what happened. They got effed. All right? And when they did, they turned to USA. You told me to go there. You said this guy was great. My car looks like shit. This part's falling off. They told me they used uncertified parts, blah, blah, blah. I don't like the way they did this. Blah, blah, blah. The bodywork's cracking. You name it. You name it. All right? And on top of that, this is really with the icing on the cake, folks. You can't make this up. On top of it, you're going to pay for that aggravation. That's right. You go to an insurance company shop and you get to pay for the very aggravation that they're going to give you because you got to pay your deductible. So the guy collects your deductible, you leave there, and you're aggravated. I mean, I don't, if that's your thing, if you like that, maybe that turns you on. You like the challenge or something. I don't know. Well, knock yourself out. Go to an insurance company shop. Me? I'm not going there. I got enough aggravation and stress. I don't need to go there and have it handed to me and then have to pay for it. Oh, by the way, here's $1,000. Thanks a lot for fucking me. I mean, it's hysterical. You can't make this shit up. So don't go there. We've been stressing this for years now. Folks, do not have your car repaired at an insurance-sponsored shop. I don't give a shit what they promise you, or they threaten you. You should bring it over. You got to bring it over. You don't got to do shit. I've been talking about this for years. The only thing you have to do is make that car available during normal business hours, Monday through Friday, excluding national holidays. And guess what? Guess what else they don't like to tell you? You have to make it available at a time and place convenient to you, not them. Okay? Not them. So I come full circle. Well, like, what the hell was her name? That nut job they had in there for a while. Jen Psaki? Circle back. We're going to circle back. Remember that? We were always circling back. I don't know where the hell she was circling back to, because every time she came back, she spewed the same shit. At least here when we circle back, I give you new shit. Anyway, I digress. Point of the story here is V&J Auto Body is a fiercely independent shop, going to work for you, going to represent your interests, state-of-the-art facility, state-of-the-art equipment, 24/7 concierge service, all right, a holistic approach to the auto body industry. Folks, if you need that kind of work, that's where you're taking your car, all right? They're located in beautiful downtown Lindenhurst. All right, and you can reach those folks at 631-226-0070. Give them a call. Like I said, if you need collision work done or if you just need auto body work done. Maybe you got a vintage car, somebody passed the car down to you, you've been sitting on that baby for a while and you have a little cash and time, give them a call, all right? We handle it all. Woo, that just rhymed. All right, I think we're going to end it there, all right? I got a little long in the tooth about the V&J thing, but it's very important because V&J is really, all right, a very, very serious place of business when it comes to the auto body, all right? We got a lot of things going on over there that are very beneficial to the consumer, all right? And that's why I want to emphasize that that's the place you want to be, all right? If you can't get there, though, right, you might be too far out east or maybe too far west in Nassau County, then go to collisionservicenetwork.com and find another shop. All right, we have other partners there that can help you out just as well. All right, folks, and remember this, all right, please. When I said about paying for aggravation, right, you pay your deductible, right, you come to V&J, in most cases we can extend a deductible discount, all right? You're not even going to get that as an option if you go to the other guys, all right? The other guys, I mean insurance shop, okay? And go in the insurance shop, what did I say? Right? Doesn't help you, it helps them. You need to help them. And remember this. Please remember this. Hello, wake up. Remember this. Helping them includes taking photos of your damaged car. Stop. Don't do it. Okay? When we were on the radio, we had the little Nancy Reagan program we resurrected. You know, just say no. Folks, stop taking photos, please. This is the most asinine thing. You're not a licensed adjuster. You don't know what the hell you're looking at. And in most cases, you're screwing yourself. You're missing damage. You're not including damage. Damage that you think's not part of the loss is part of the loss. But then you get to me, and it's too late because you sent them photos, and you already told them you don't think it's part of it. And now they're looking at it, and now I'm fighting from a weaker spot. And remember, they have photos. They own those photos. They can do anything with them. They can open up an investigation on you just based on that photo that you gave them. And you don't want the insurance company doing that. All right, guys, good to be back behind this microphone. All right, we'll be back at it on the next episode. All right, appreciate it. Hey, keep checking us out on YouTube, too. All right, I think my social man is doing a really good job over there. All right, our YouTube channel keeps going up in views. We appreciate it. Tell everybody, continue to spread the word. We're doing God's work here. Or if you don't think it's God's work, maybe we're just doing work. But at any rate, we're helping the folks, right? That's what we do. We're giving you knowledge and information you need and can use and advice you can trust. All right, so we'll see you in the next episode.